What's up? How you doing? Here we are again doing pork loin chops, organic, basic stuff here. We're going to use John Henry pecan rub. Good stuff. Very simple. And we're going to use the fire to cook it. Drinking Canadian dry ginger ale. There's a few companies that make ginger ale, but in my opinion, the best ginger ale is Canada Dry. Canada Dry has the best flavor, crisp, refreshing. I've tried the other ones. There's a few from the old days, kind of like organic stuff. Does not have this kind of flavor. Schweppes, is that the other one? That's decent, but not like Canada Dry. Delicious. So, put a little bit of this on here. A little goes a long way, but a lot goes even further. And then I flip it over. Look at the thickness on that. So I'll stack them on top of each other like a deck of cards, and then I'll flip them on the side. Let the spice absorb into the meat. Ah, man, good stuff. So, get on the side here. And then we flip them on the other side. Put a little extra. So, I'm going to put them on there in a minute. So I went to Arizona, had a good time there. I'm a big fan of Arizona, love the state. Then I went to Nevada. Big fan of Nevada, or Nevada. A lot of rocks there. Passed by the Hoover Dam. Went into Las Vegas, or as some people say, Las Vegas. So I had a good time. And now we're back cooking. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Grand Canyon. I cannot get enough of the Grand Canyon. I went there when I was younger, went all the way down to the bottom, Phantom's Ranch, and the beauty that I saw there, you have to see it. Words are not enough to describe the beauty down at the canyon. Now you see it from above and it looks awesome. It looks like a CGI, like a painting. But when you go down, that's the thing that pulls you in, you know, the beauty. You're like, okay, maybe another quarter mile, maybe another mile. And then you end up going all the way to the bottom, Phantom's Ranch. But it's breathtaking, as they say. And I said before, the only thing I regret is that I didn't have a camera back then. If I had an iPhone back then, I would have taken probably 10,000 pictures. And I'm not exaggerating. You know, bang, 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 every angle. You know, thousands and thousands of pictures. But back then we didn't, you know, we didn't really have a camera all the time. My mother had an Instamatic Kodak. And you look at the pictures from those days and they lack definition. Looks like everybody's airbrushed, you know, unless you're really close up. But if you take a picture of somebody from 15, 20 feet away, there's very little definition in their outline. Nowadays, take some good pictures. Technology has improved on iPhones. The old cameras, Nikons and Canons and things like that, even the old ones take good pictures. So, had a good time. I always look forward to going back. So anyway, I want to put the stuff on the grill. A little bit more of the Canada Dry. That Canada Dry. Now, I'm not a big soda guy, but every once in a while, I'll have a Canada Dry or a Coca-Cola made in Mexico. It comes in the glass can, or whatever that glass container, glass jar. And Coca-Cola says the US made Coca-Cola and the one made in Mexico are the exact same thing. I don't think so. The Mexican and the European Coke, they taste much better. I don't know, it has more caffeine, it's cane sugar, but it tastes much better. And I can tell you the difference. If I had Coca-Cola from the US and Coca-Cola from Mexico, I can tell the difference. You ask anybody who has a Coca-Cola once in a while, and if they have ever tasted the Mexican Coca-Cola, they will tell you that is 100 times better. I don't know why, but you know, it comes in a glass, maybe that makes a difference. Or the fact that they use real cane sugar, maybe that makes a difference. But whatever it is, that's what I like. That's good. And of course, Coca-Cola in Europe also tastes good. Nice, crisp. So Anyway, that's what I prefer in the glass Coca-Cola and Canada Dry. Let me check how this is going on. What's up? How you doing? Here I am with Amanda.
Hi.
And food's done. It's inside. We're gonna have pasta salad with that and Greek salad, pork loin chops, and that's enough. So anyway, I ended up visiting a little town that I love visiting, Williams, Arizona. I've stayed there many times in the past few decades, and just a big fan of that place. And once in a while, I go into the Native American jewelry stores, check out their stuff, and they always, if I have a ring on or something, they will pull out some secret chemical and they will shine it up for me, and they will say, oh, look at, you know, and they're trying to sell me it. Then I say, oh, that's a good solution, and I buy one. And you want to get the authentic Native American stuff, the stuff that Native Americans make, because there's imitation stuff that comes from Italy, India, and it's not the same quality. So anyway, always look for the authentic stuff. But I was thinking when I was there and they brought out the solution, why don't they combine hand soap with some kind of jewelry cleaner? So every time you clean your hands, your rings get cleaned at the same time. I remember in the 70s they had this commercial, Palm Olive, and there was a lady in the commercial, and she would say, oh, I don't want to wash the dishes, it dries up my hands. And the other lady would say, oh, why don't you use Palm Olive? It softens hands while you do the dishes. And the lady would say, really? And she'd say, yeah, you're soaking in it. So they always conveniently had some kind of transparent thing, and it would be water and Palm Olive. And then the lady would feel her hands and she would say, wow, they're soft. Well, they should do that with jewelry cleaner. That way your rings are always clean.
And your hands are soft.
Right, and maybe three things: soft hands, and clean jewelry. But it would have to be non-toxic. I think I'm going to invent that. I'll call Ivory tomorrow and mention that idea. Anyway, that's it. We're going to go in and eat now, and we're done for tonight.